Hey, welcome. I hope everyone's having a good day. It's been a long week, randomly. Well, we have more in Stars in Time today. And just for some quick house clean announcements, remember, no stream on Sunday. We'll come back to finish Block Theaters the following Sunday. We'll get back to it. Just no stream this Sunday. Sorry. But yeah, we do have a schedule to keep today. Don't shouldn't affect us too much, but we do need to be done uh on a deadline today. So we're getting started. We're going. We're gonna figure out this time looping. We're gonna stop. We're gonna save the day. We're gonna stop all this. We're gonna make a great future, and everything will be perfect. That's the whole point of the time loop, right? Make everything perfect. We just got to figure out what perfect is, you know? Yeah. So we're getting into it right now. Oh, I didn't change the remembering right before going onto the screen. Let me just ah. Yep, didn't mess anything up on spelling or anything. There, good. We're good. Fixed. Sorry. All right, and mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, loops. Can't forget the loops. All right, so we're back to the beginning of a loop. We did the full social link run. Now I guess we're trying to just, I don't know, we're going back to the king angle. Stay the line, Cyprin. Okay. There we go. Okay, so we've done that. Let's do our fishing. Just we gotta fish every time, you know? Yes. Just starting off with some relaxing fishing, you know, just get it, you know, before we get into this, let's just start slow, you know? Would it be wild if, like, 40, 50 loops into the game? Wait, they speak? You just started fishing with such confidence, and yet you do not even look a little bit disappointed at not catching anything. So you must have guessed, huh? That there's no fish in the river? Yeah, I noticed. Sorry. I'm surprised you noticed. This river used to be plentiful a few months ago, and then I noticed I was catching less and less fish. Of course, this coincided with the arrival of the king. My guess is that the king's curse froze people, yes, but it froze rivers and the fish inside it too. The fish upstream of Dormont must all be frozen in time by now. We also have less bugs than usual, less birds than usual. Our ecosystem is dying slowly. So even if our village was somehow left untouched by the curse forever, we would all starve to death eventually. Oof, yeah? Hope you manage to beat the king tomorrow so the river fish come back. Okay, well, I was... Damn, new fishing line. I wasn't even expecting the fishing one to have new lines. I was about to shotgun a potential reality where, like, 50 loops in, suddenly you get a fishing minigame, you know? Alright, let's get our... Let's get our social link power, but the weaker versions, because we're not doing everything. We're just, you know, gonna speed on through. Yeah, we're zoning out though. I'm not subjecting all y'all to all of it every time. That would be rough. Shit. I have to actually remember this every time. I think it was rice, pineapples, samosas. And then we blind guessed this one last time, so I just have to pick the only one that's been selected before. Yeah. Without cheese with potatoes. And we're gonna teach Bonnie how to fight. And skip right past all the emotional trauma and everything, you know. Just, yeah. It's all cool now. We're just gonna take protection blessing, you know. Alright, that reminds me real quickly, I'm going to change... Yeah, I'm going to change Piffrin's memory to not from family, because it's 2 times experience. We're actually going to... Yeah, memory of sadnesses. Because we're actually not doing combat at the this run. We're not going to do a full run. We don't care about experience. We're doing this because I'm going to loop us forward, and I'm pretty sure that this will stick. But if it doesn't, then we don't got to do this for future attempts, you know? Yep, and she's looking for a book. A book. Special family book. Family histories and stories book. And, yep, we're not going through all that quest line right now. Again. We basically have to run all around and talk to half the town because it got passed around, and then it's right back where we started. But then we also get the book, and Odila's half a guardian. Woo. Alright. Oh yeah, I can't talk with Isabeau and Loop at the same time. I'm also remembering that I don't want everyone social link maxed because I need one of the things I'm gonna do is I need the confession, for which I need to not have max social link for. ironically enough. We're gonna be a little rude and push Issa to the side. Whoops. My bad. Power of Love didn't cut it, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping this could be it somehow, too. But at least you found out more about your party, didn't you? You had fun, didn't you? What is it all good for if they'll all forget it in the next loop? Yeah, but... I mean, you know, it's nice in the moment. For once, Loop seems at a loss for words. In the meantime, though, how can I help you on this wonderful new loop? Alright. What should I do next? I think it was the second floor that I need to go to. No. I think we're good on all those questions. Why Stardust? Because I'm a star that's being ground into dust by the endless march of time going back over me constantly. Maybe? Because you're what's left, I suppose. Oh, hey, I wasn't that far off. What's left? What's left of what? Because it's a cute nickname. You're my little Stardust. My little cutie patootie Stardust. Ew. But just say you don't want to answer, it's fine. But it's so much fun to annoy you instead. Distracting people with puns and jokes is the best way to evade stupid questions. Yeah, you can relate. Question about... Sadnesses are different. Huh? I've noticed. They don't always appear at the floor where they should be, right? Okay, so... Yeah, this didn't happen before I beat the king. They did not. Is it because you beat the king? Is it related? No theories? None. But hey, variety is the spice of life, isn't it? Hee-hee? Hee-hee. I don't know how to tee-hee. Yeah. See you later, Stardust. Gently gives you goodbye, you give them a nod and walk away. Yep. Oh no, who left that there? Ow. Alright, so we're going to the second floor, I believe? Wait. Ah, yes, good, cool. Looping forward did give them the, stuffs. Or let them keep it, is what I mean, but you know. No, I wasn't here. Shit. Maybe it was on the first floor, huh? Ah! Get lost. We ain't fighting. You and family members escaped. Aww. We can call family members now. Yeah, I think I messed this up. Maybe it is. Maybe it was the first floor. Oh, fuck. I should have unlocked with keys. Damn it. Just gonna update this by 2. Whoops. I needed to unlock the doors anyway. Do I unlock... I forgot about the switch again. Ow. Yeah. Oh, yes, some papers. They seem to be various newspaper articles about the king. Never looked at them very closely before, have you? You take a step forward. Oh, so many articles about the king. His conquest was slow enough that the Valgardian press had time to write about him. I remember that. But there's no one to write them now. They'll start reading random articles. This article's about his slow march to Dormont's house. This one is about him probably being from another country than Valgard. Huh? He really isn't Valgardian then. Oh, apparently not. This article says there's no record of him anywhere, up until he appeared out of thin air sometime in his adulthood. Looks like he lived in the city of Corbeau for a few years before he became the king. So he was a traveler, like Fryn and Dill. Please don't compare us to him, thank you. That's right, he did talk about Valgardians before. The way he phrased it, it did seem like he thought of Valgardians as people other than himself. And... he said he thought of Valgard as welcoming? Always willing to welcome people in, even someone with no name, no home to speak of. Should go and ask the king where he's from later. Okay, so are we looping back to... okay, this article is about his fashion sense. Huh? From what I've heard, he does have a very distinctive hairstyle. This article is more about his armor, actually. They even included a sketch, look. Looks the same as now. Well, it's very... shiny, I suppose. Very imposing. Something that caught your attention, though. I mean, the stars? The shoulder parts? No. Patterns. The patterns on his chest and gauntlets, you mean? Just a weird lozenge? What's so weird about that? Those are stars. Stars? What's a star? The dots in the sky, correct? You nod. Wait, are stars not common knowledge? Like, the king did reference, like, oh, even you Valgardians don't even know what the universe is. Like, I thought in a metaphysical sense, but no, like, do people in... That's so wild. How is any of this culturally, you know, like, ends up happening where they're so without any fascination with the sky and the stars? Is that so? Oh, this article here does mention his speech mannerisms. Stars and sky-related things seem to be something he comes back to often. Stars, huh? What could be interesting about them? Stars. Is there somewhere in the house where you could find out more about them? Oh, yeah. Wait, I don't gotta go this far. I can just, like... No, there's not one up here. Huh, never mind. Where's the thing? Get out of my doorway. Why do the sadnesses have such, like, 70s backgrounds, but, like, in black and white? Oh, well, the reason why is because it's an homage to Earthbound, isn't it? Oh, there we are. Smile at Isabeau. And then touch it. Rude. Okay, so we have to go to floor 3, but we don't open the doors because we need to go a bad path. Wait. Since we looped backwards once, oh no, Craft Bake Alpha's still there, huh? Cool. But we don't have Isabeau's, right? All the family members craft skills pull up. No, we do have. Okay. Oh wait, craft skills are maybe I don't know. Okay. Where? So we need. Take a picture. A mirror. Yep. The photo mirror. Okay. Where is... Oh, I remember where the... Okay, the Star Crest is through that door, which we need. The key to that one's over here, because we just got the key to this door. Yeah, I remember now. No, up. Her! Whoa, she's another house maiden. I always wanted to talk to her. She's so cool. Craft pieces are always so perfect. I'm gonna be just like her when I grow up. Huh? You're an adult, Belle. Okay, so it does give me the fast forward. So we've definitely done this, especially because we wrecked, like, you know, role model. But, like, I don't remember, and I'm realizing that we've run past this, you know, for so many times. Look so scared, Let's go, everyone, please. Sure, Mira. Alright. Yeah, there was really nothing there. Dun 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 dun. Knife resists knife, so means it's rock, which means we need to use paper tacks. Level 74. Damn, friend. Getting really, like, overpowered. Whoa! Where are we? There's a big window over there, see? What? Was there a room like this in the house? Yeah, I remember. Someone was working here, studying... They looked like... Sorry, I can't remember. Dots in the sky, though. That's stars. Those are stars, right? Stars, like the king's armor. Indeed. We should look around. Alright, this book and Kaboon open on the table. Yo, look at audio. Kaboon book here in Vaugard, how rare. The title translates to Colors Through Time. Seems to be an essay about color theory? Color theory? What's a color? Yeah, and there aren't any, like, children's hospitals here. So, like, no, we don't have time for this. Yeah, you don't really care. You can go and reread the book about colors in the secret library if you're so curious. Well, papers, something written on them. It's like child tried to write down their first word. Sure is some awful handwriting. And a determined child. Looks like they tried to write the same word on all of those papers. Huh. You can't read it. You can't read it, but you can't read it, but you can't read. Oh, okay, yeah. Definitely in the forgotten language. Star chart. What's this drawing for? This looks pretty good. Not really. It's just dots on lightless paper. I could do that. The dots on the map look like the sky we can see through the window. Could it be some kind of drawing of the stars? A map of the stars? But what for? You gently touch the map. For some reason, you feel empty. Oof. Star charts. We are here. Isabel points to where you are on the lower half of the globe. Vaugarde, the land of change. Kabu is here. Odile points to a big country far from Vaugarde. Kabu, a country you've visited at least once. And Bambouche is here. Bonnie points to a spot almost on the edge of Vaugarde. You look away from the globe. A telescope. It's dusty. What's that? Oh, I've seen one of those before. That's a telescope. I think you watch the sky with it? Like clouds? Like stars, I think. During the night, since they're not here during the day. Stars. Boring. Okay. It's like a big window. Stars! But don't they only appear at night? We left early in the morning, so it would still be light outside. Heard it's always nighttime near the king. Yeah, fair. Maybe this is his influence. It was dark around the house yesterday too, remember? The stars. Stars like the king's armor. Like the king keeps mentioning. Stars, like... You should remember them. Something in you tells you you should. Every time you raise your head and look up at them, you feel like it's something you've done dozens, hundreds, thousands of times, but you can't remember any of it. You can't remember what you were even trying to see looking up at them. The king. Every time you face him, he asks you the same question. Do you remember? Remembering is not something you're very good at. There's so much you can't remember. You're a very forgetful person after all. You can't remember basic items. You forgot where you're going. You forget where you're going half the time. You can barely remember people's names. You've noticed you're starting to forget whole loops. You can barely remember anything that happened before you started looping a time. You can barely remember anything that happened before. Starting to realize. Starting to remember, maybe? A little bit? You breathe out and unclench your fists. What you can and can't remember doesn't matter much now, does it? The king. Does he want you to remember something? Does he... You should go and ask the king what he wants you to remember later. Sif, you okay? Lost in thought, Sifrin? You open your eyes, smile, and shake your head. You have to keep going. Yep, alright, we are going to equip... No, sorry. We're going to equip Bryn with memory of a knife. And then we're looping us all forward to... Let me see. Does everyone have a good... Yeah. Tear floats gently. Touch it. Yeah, sure. Ugh. Hey, Morg. Welcome. I was wondering where you were. Alright, that's another loop. Technically loop 30. Although it looks like the game thinks we're on, what was that, 42? So Bryn has forgotten a total of 15 loops at this point, or just completely skipped over them or something, I don't know. King must be up ahead. Are you ready? Ready. Oh, equip. Knife key, yay. Oh, but I do want to change this to... Sure, more health. Oh, do we ask now? Do you remember? Remember what? Oh. Seems you do not. We shall fight, and we shall see which side of the universe favors. All right. The knife key glows. Yay! Yeah, we zone out. Ready, everyone? Alright, King. What's up? Ask the King. What should I remember? Every single time you face him, he asks if you remember. There's something he thinks you should know, should remember, but... Does it really matter, Siffrin? He could just be trying to confuse you. Yeah, speaking riddles to Friend. Stop trying to confuse him. He hasn't forgotten anything. Oh, I've forgotten a lot. Well, you have, haven't you? I'm trying not to think about it, but... What have I forgotten? Forgotten? Oh. Okay, wait. There was that looping sound there. So you tried thinking for a second, and then it just kind of time looped you. Was that a purposeful loop, or was that the kind of automatic loop that happens when paradoxes happen? Oh, bright one, why? Why would you ask? Don't you know at this point what you've forgotten? Haven't you always known? Can't you see the hole it has left behind, if not what used to fill it? Don't you feel it? Its absence? What the crap is he? All of it! You've forgotten it all, Bright One. They all have. Bright One. Bright One sounds like the king. The king, like, doesn't just know me by reputation. I feel like it's... You swear if this turns out to be another Jesus allegory? No! Okay, so queer media does sometimes have an interesting relationship with religion that would potentially have a Jesus allegory, but no. I'm pretty sure there's no Jesus here. I'm like 80% sure. Found it all, Bright One. They all have. What was it? It's less of a... I mean, I guess it's kind of a knows me by reputation, but like I was a known figure in the past before. Only the Gay Martyr. A 25 stream streak. Congrats, Morg. Only the Gay Martyr. No. We all have. Cause yeah, so we've been looping in time because time broke because reasons that we still haven't figured out. But one of the things that happened in the backstory that we've been slowly piecing things together is there was an entire country that just stopped existing. And everyone who has memories of it or relating to it, those memories are hard to remember because the country, like, didn't just, like, get blown up. It, like, retroactively no longer existed kind of deal. But it didn't, like, it didn't smooth over the paradoxes by just, you know, creating a new timeline. It just, there are paradoxes, and the king and I think the king and the main character are both from that country, so they're their past is just not even Swiss cheese. Their past is just a hole. No one can say it. No one can even remember it. It escapes us. It will keep escaping us. Oh, why don't you remember? I can tell. Everything from your accent to the way you use craft, to the stitching on your cloak and hat, to those pins you wear. You should remember. You and I, of all people standing here, should remember. Bright One, please, please. Just remember it. Say it. Make it real. Please. If you can remember, then maybe. What is happening? Is he okay? Something we've all forgotten. I haven't forgotten anything, stupid. Fifth? Something you've forgotten. Something everyone has, even if they don't pay attention to it. The hole it has left behind, something bigger than just the stars. What you're trying to remember doesn't exist anymore, but someone might still have written proof it existed, haven't they? Ask the king. We have, where are you from? I think asking where are you from is kind of a salt in the wound after that last conversation, but we're gonna go for it. He can't say it. King looks straight at you. What about you, Bright One? Where are you from? You flinch. Oop. You do not answer. You cannot answer. You hear the king laugh. Yeah, little trauma. Ask the king. Nothing. So now we're back to just fighting the king. We've taken our exposition break. Adorable moving shield, so we don't die. Paper Alpha 5. Oh. It is time, saviors. Yeah. Visions of the future. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're still here. We got one more super attack round we gotta survive, and we gotta not miss it happening. But otherwise, we're good. Let's... Where's the... Oh, yeah. Duh. That's the faster. Oh, I'm blind. That's funny. Yes. Sure. And I'm just gonna... Yep, just slap. There. Now we get a jackpot. And Dill will... Oh. Yeah. Yep, King's crying. Get it. Dill, you're going to craft break... No, sorry. Craft break Alpha. The king. Alpha because I can. And now we're doing scissors? Yeah, let's do scissors now. Did I do the wrong attack just now? No? Huh. Did I do the wrong attack with Friend? Weird. It's your turn back to Friend, because Friend's got all the knife attacks. Let's just do a basic attack so we can get that jackpot. Because it'll also heal her, you know? So, why worry? King's Tears disappears and heal the king. Yep. Then we zone out. But now we should have the other... I gotta make sure I catch the king waits there. Okay, so... Mira needs to do Flowing Love is Shield. And if I forget, we're fucked. We're gonna do a rock. We're gonna do a rock round. Yeah, still weak. Good. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck, I'm doing this too fast. Okay, note to self. Note to self, you can in fact do the middle portion of the thing too fast. Okay, well, we died. Whoops. King. Bright one, as you lay there dying. What do you see? Stars? I don't know. Nothing. The ceiling? There. Here Isabeau laughed tiredly. Hearing it, you laugh too. So, even death will not bring it back. I knew this. I knew this, and yet... Oh. The king strikes. Ow. One more time! Okay, we're gonna try that again. And this time... You remember Isabeau's face as you died. He was scared. More than scared, he was terrified, but... He was looking right at you, like he wanted to take your pain away. Oh, Isabeau. Taking pain away isn't his job anymore. Back to it. Yeah, we're gonna defeat the king because I wanna do the confession. I want to finally do the confession, which means we gotta not mess this up. Ah. Let's just get right to it. Yes. Oh, and I had a whole speech prepared too. Get ready, everyone. Wait. You, traveler. Odia looks at you with an expression screaming, does he mean you or me? You look back at the king. Right one. Do you remember? Doesn't matter. But what else does? We shall fight, and we shall see which side of the universe favors. You didn't manage to beat the king earlier, but you feel a little stronger. You gained some experience. The knife key glows. Cool. Attacks will hit harder against the king. I'm gonna make sure there's nothing new. Alright. Alright. Alright, okay. So, what we gotta do is we got to, when we get the, turn it up is the right one, right? Yeah. What we gotta do is we gotta just pass the baton to Mira as often as we can just to give her more turns. You know what? Holy Care Shield might have done the job also, I'm realizing. Huh. I wonder. I should have tried that last time. I don't know why I didn't. Alright, but we're gonna complete this jackpot. Yeah. Oh, wait. Was it always this easy to fight the king? No, it wasn't always this easy. Friend, you're just too overleveled. Huh. We're gonna pass the baton back to Mira. And we're gonna just buff everyone's attack. Ow. Stabby stab. Oh, shit. Wait. Oh no, we're still lovely shields, though. Ha. Ha ha. Does Mira's not actually confer a scissor? This was self-defense. Yeah. Tears disappear and heal the king. And now, okay, please let me have not messed this up. So now we're on the rock phase. Also, I'm just gonna use rocks. So let's start that up with her, but let's hope. Yeah. Why did some people just not... Okay, oh, that was way too close. I should have... Oh, that was way too close. You marathon so many trauma bait RPGs and you're just numb at this point? Valid. If you haven't actually been following this one or like play it, then I wouldn't even call this trauma bait. This is just like straight up just like that is what the game is about. Like absolutely. It's not just bait because it's like directly the game. It's time, saviors. Like we are a protagonist who is not even the chosen hero. Mira, she's the chosen hero of this story. We are just the rogue on the adventuring party. The game starts as being the night before we enter the final, the day before we enter the final dungeon to save the land from the, from the one who's threatening everyone. And you, the protagonist, just eat it in the first couple minutes, and then wake up again on that first morning. You are stuck in a time loop. We've defeated the king many times already. We've done a lot. We're just trying to figure out why we're stuck in a time loop at this point. And yeah, it's very directly linked with trauma and the state of everything that happened that led to this point. Of a family member? Let's just make everyone faster then. Where's I don't got another rock? Fine. Blow the king. You should survive the most. Ow! Ooh, E! Can I heal? No. Who? Mira's the only one who's got to revive, right? Shining Light. There it is. Where are my rock attacks? Thank you, Bonnie. Oh, regenerate does work on everyone. Okay, might as well. There we go. Whew. Ow! There. And now we have a jackpot. Huh. Huh. Playing it slow in the mid game kind of almost fucked us up. All right, back to paper. We're not even actually gonna need to do a full jackpot. That'll get us to the end. Yay! We do the whole power of friendship thing, and we yell at the boss, and then we, you know, yeah, woo! Attack the king with all you got. Yep. You all attack the king. Like before, as always, Mirabelle's attack brings the king to his knees. No, I can't. Can't disappear. Not yet. Yeah. I mean, you still can't say the name of your country, I think. Sorry, King. This loop's not about you. This loop's about Isabeau. Yeah. Happy to see them happy. Woo, we did it. Yay. Ah. And Odile is still afraid of heights. Long hallway. Yeah. Express that. I'm not sure if they're like I think all the walls are like that back wall where there's a bit of wall like in the corners, but most of it's just, you know, big open, you know. Yay. All right, so we have to talk with everyone so we can. Here again, at the end of the world, time won't ever go further than this. You can talk to everyone, stretch this moment out as long as you can, but it's all over if you talk to her. Yep. Alright, so we have to talk to everyone so that they are... So we preemptively stop whatever they're going to do to interrupt. And yeah, we won! Yay! And we have to promise her that we'll do a group hug after we talk with the housemaid, and we need to make sure Bonnie gets their snacks. Bonnie's afraid about going back to their, you know, to their village and not finding their sister safe. But they'll be fine. Well, their sister, I'm sure she's fine. And eat a snack. Yes, pineapple slices. Eat those, girl. Or Envy. My bad. I don't know. I just call it, you know, everyone girl. I default to girl. But yeah. And Odile, you just interrupted. What was up with you? We're gonna have a moment where we're just like, okay, yep, we're do your fake research. Yeah. Stay the line, Cyprin. Bananaology would be quite appealing. Yeah. Alright, before we forget though, please don't interrupt. Don't interrupt. Interrupt what? She looks Isabeau's way. Of course. I have to say I'm surprised, Cyprin. I thought you didn't know. I'm going now. Good luck, I suppose. Alright, Isabeau. I've done it. Please. Sif, we did it. Sif, we did it. We did it, Sif. We did it. We stopped the king. Okay, get past the generic stuff that we've listened to all these times. It's just about, you know, how they're happy and hey, they're going back to their lives. Now confess. look, Sif, is everything okay? What? You look kind of upset. What's wrong? Nothing. What did you want to tell me? No, it doesn't matter right now. You don't look good at all. Are you hungry, maybe? I can tell Bonnie to... Stars. You want to scream. You just want to scream right now. You did everything right. And he won't say it. God. Alright. Technico Magnifico. See ya. Hope we'll get back soon and safe. Or, well, get back safe. You know, did everything right. And he won't say it. He can't say it. The universe won't let him say it. You're not stupid. You know what it is. What he wants to tell you. You know. But it doesn't count if he doesn't say it. It doesn't exist if it's not said. In fact, you can't trust it even if he did say it. Maybe it's not even true. Maybe it is, and it's because you forced him to. You did, didn't you? You forced him. You're forcing him right now. Looping forwards and backwards, making sure no one can interrupt, making sure everything is perfect. Making sure you're perfect. Because you're looping, you're forcing him, manipulating him to say it. To think it. Making sure he has to say it. Making sure he has no recourse. It's not good. It's awful. You can't feel this way about someone like you. Someone disgusting like you. Friend, Siffrin, please stop gripping your hair. You're going to hurt yourself. Oh, Bryn is, having a bit of a mental breakdown. Yeah. Don't touch me. You feel a tug in your stomach. And you die. Oh, wait, no, just... Okay. One of the mini loops. Everything okay? Yep, all good. Oh, okay. Anyway, Sif, I'm glad this is over. Can't wait to go back to my old job, you know? Make sure to say hi when you're near Jovante, okay? You nod. Smile fixed on your face. You got a memory of confession. Oh, you'll always remember this. When equipped, memory of confession makes your fighter immune to rock attacks. Wait, whoa. Did I get... Bryn got a memory... For... No, okay, memory of confession is one of Isabeau's. Interesting. Immunity to rock attacks. Yeah, mini meant to be for the end of the world. Yeah, you know, it's fine. Alright, Huh. The king fights with rock attacks, but, like, the big attack, like, not rock type, is it? I don't know. Alright, so, time to loop. It's all over. It's all over, you talk... yep, talk to her. Well, it's a little longer. I don't know, maybe... No? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is the end. Traveling one, are you done talking with your companions? Yes, wonderful, wonderful. I'd like to thank you for accompanying young Mirabelle this far. I'm very grateful. Siffrin, yes? If there's anything I can do to thank you, please don't hesitate to let me know. I know you'll be back on your travels soon, but I do hope you'll keep in touch, if only for young Mirabelle. Hi. You can start breaking down now. Breaking down? What do you... Ah! Yeah. You know the script by heart now. Oh, Siffrin. Oh, Siffrin. I'm so sorry. There's no way we can stop it now. Yeah. The VHS tape is burnt. Burnt sugar right on cue. I know you thought your quest was over, but it can't be. Something's broken. Something's failing. Rotting. Can't fix it on my own, not before it all ends. I had noticed sooner. Should have seen it, prevented it. Feel a tug on your stomach. 3 lines left. It's my fault that you have to suffer like this. I just hope that one day you might learn to forgive. Yeah. Get to the end 5 times? Okay. And we never have choice of where we loop to from that one, so, you know, we always come back here. Back here again. Performing is getting tiring. Yeah. memory... Wait. Is memory looping what I put? Yeah, for the health, okay. Alright. Here again. Let's... Tell me breath. Yeah, cool. And we fish one more time. Because fishing. You know nothing will bite, and yet you fish. Once again, you didn't catch anything, but you got stronger. Yep. I feel like talking to Isabeau right now is a bad call, but we have to like shoo him away so we can talk to Loop. Hi, Stardust. So, got any theories about the loops I'm trapped in? Why would I? Your name is literally Loop. Oh, stars above, it is. But just because I call myself Loop doesn't mean I know anything. I'm just bad at names. But I'll see what I can do. What's your question? Do you know anything that could help? Such a broad question, Stardust. As I've told you before, I know as much as you do right now. How can that be? What do you mean? Aren't you here to help me? Why don't you know more about the loops you're supposed to help me with? Don't you tee-hee me? Aww. I still don't have a good answer for you, Stardust. Isn't it already nice that you have me to talk to about those loops? You could be alone, stuck with only your tiny brain for company, with no one to talk to. Is Loop not real? Did I go insane after the first loop and, like, manifest an entire... No, well, I mean... Okay. Well, why don't we summarize what we know about those loops? We might find something out. You sigh and nod, nothing better to do, you suppose. So, you're currently stuck in a time loop for some unknown reason. The loop starts when you wake up in Dormont, and seems to end when you talk to the head housemaiden. Unless I die first, or touch a tear. Yeah. Maybe the loop considers getting frozen in time by those tears a sort of death. But why aren't you looping back when you get frozen in battle? Huh. Isn't it because... I thought the tears worked differently than an actual time freeze skill. I thought the tears worked differently than actual yeah. Is that so? Well, you're the one getting frozen, so you'd know. So you loop if something keeps you from advancing in some way. I wonder if only things would count as keeping you from advancing. Like what? Like, what if you cut off your legs? Would you immediately loop back? Can't advance if you have no legs, right? I'd rather not test that one. Aw, but understandable. But it is interesting, though. What makes the loop actually loop? You feel like you can remember a few times when time looped back on its own, even if it wasn't just a few minutes. Maybe. Does Loop consider talking to the head housemaiden something that keeps you from advancing somehow? Oh. So is the good ending of this effectively saying that I'm going to exist in the time loop forever, but this is the last loop? Like, okay, that's a very interesting, like, that's a very interesting hypothetical, or not hypothetical, it's a very interesting philosophical question. Like, if after you go through a series of time loops and they seemingly stop, is it because they've stopped or because the trigger isn't happening? Like, in theory, it's the difference between saying that the light bulb is dead and the light bulb is off. You know? Like, if it's just off, well, you could go and flip the switch anytime, turn it back on. But if it's dead, then, you know, it's not gonna come back on. And you could replace the light bulb, sure, but we're talking about this specific light bulb. I don't know why this is the analogy my brain came up with. Maybe, but what would advancing even mean then? Towards what goal? Is there something that happens when you talk to the head housemaid that makes a certain goal impossible to accomplish? As you've found out, all of this might be the work of Timecraft, a power that should be impossible to use. But you and the king are somehow able to manipulate it. But am I manipulating Timecraft if I can't control it? But you can, can't you? You can more or less control where you come back, except when you talk to the head housemaid, it seems, which brings you back to the start. But just being able to loop back in time and avoid death might count as you being able to use Timecraft. But if Timecraft is supposed to be too dangerous to even use, how did I get that power? Well, okay, so here is a interesting additional theoretical question on the if Timecraft is too powerful to use. Like, the reason why it's too powerful to use is that the amount of power required would kill you, was how it was expressed. But for Frinn's situation, I don't know about the king. Can't answer on the king right now. But for Frinn's situation, I mean, okay, so there are instances like with the housemaid where we loop back and die. But are we looping back because we died, or are we dying because we're looping back? Are we subconsciously using the Timecraft at that point, and it's using it and burning us out, and we die? And is that happening for basically every loop? Like in the moment before we die or become unable to advance, we get looped backwards. And then we die, or would die, from the exertion of power, but it's kind of a kind of a chicken-egg situation at that point, because, like, did we die from the overexertion of energy, or because of the knife wound, you know? It might be that for those from the Lost Island, the cosmic price of Timecraft has already been paid. Maybe, I guess that's in theory something, but like, so the Lost Island, I don't think cosmically speaking, it's a two wrongs make a right kind of situation. I don't think that survivors of like those who lived on the island before it was disappeared, I don't think that would unlock their ability to use Timecraft, because the symptoms of memories and objects from the Lost Island are the same as when we try interacting with something that we've pulled out of time, something that we've done or said that shouldn't, that causes a paradox, you know? So the island itself was pulled out of time. The island itself is a victim of Timecraft. We know that that Frinn and the king have used Timecraft, but my theory is that there was a third use of Timecraft that basically started this all, you know? And so in theory, if you're saying that being affected by Timecraft lets you use Timecraft, there are a lot more people in Vaugarde who'd be able to use Timecraft at this point, you know? Like, Timecraft is actively being used on a lot of people. So I don't know if it works like that. Well, you know. How did I get that power? And how can you break the loop for good? Yes, those are the big questions, aren't they? I do wonder about the limitations of your powers still. What makes you actually loop? Somehow, I feel like finding out more about that would be useful. Yeah, I know. Stardust, we've been talking for a while, so maybe not right now, but when you have some time, will you hang out with me for a bit? Huh? Hang out? I have a theory I'd like to test, and we haven't spent any time together, Stardust. I'm lonely. I want to have a long conversation with someone, anyone. I want to hang out. Ugh. Again, it doesn't have to be right now. Our little hangout time might last a while. Maybe even longer than the rest of the day. I'm sure you have plans for this loop, so I can wait until you have time. Okay. A theory Loop would like to test about the loops. It might be useful. You should talk to Loop and hang out with them when you have time then. Yay! I'll be waiting, Stardust. In the meantime, how can I help you on this wonderful new loop? Let's... What I need to know is find out about the Lost Country, not find out about the loops. But if you don't have that question, I'm not asking it, you know? And what do you have something for... Oh, what do you think of my family members? I don't really think about them. I try not to even see them at all. Your fighter stands here for a while every time before you come to talk to me, doesn't he? But I make sure not to look his way, so he doesn't exist in my eyes. That's trauma-informed. What would happen if they saw you? He might be able to see me if that's what you're asking, but I'm not going to be seen, so we'll never know. And what would happen if you saw them? Something terrible. Like... Plus, why would I care about them? I only care about you, Stardust. Sounds like Loop doesn't want to talk about them for some reason. I have a question about... Nope. Wait, actually, I have a question about... At the end, Isabeau. Yeah? Yeah, your fighter. He was about to tell you without being interrupted and you had to ruin it yourself. How nice of him to stop himself from saying it because you looked upset. But you just really wanted him to tell you. Even though you know. Because you know what he wants to tell you, don't you? You can be dense sometimes, but you're not that dense. Oh, you're so angry. I can see it in your face. Who are you angry at? At me? But I'm just telling the truth, Stardust. And laughing about it, because it's just too funny, Stardust. A blinding tragedy, and there's nothing you can do to change it. You want to stop talking about this? Questions. We never actually did get the final talk on the book, did we? That's why. They were a book about burial rituals, because you adults all talk about your death. Kids shouldn't be worrying about things like this. What a world we live in. I'm glad that you got the courage to talk to them about it. Seems like it helped you both. And you made a promise, didn't you? Try to keep it. You'll try. Questions? Actually, no. Yeah, we can hang out now. I got nothing else to do, I think. Oh, our theory hangout, yes. But we can't actually hang out right now. It'd be pretty useless. So how about you come back here early tomorrow after you're done acting things out at the clock tower. Wait. Oh, you want us to wait through the day, see what happens. That's worth testing. That's absolutely worth testing, yeah. It's, it's gonna cause some implications. Like, I mean, everyone's gonna die without me? They won't make it past the first trap, will they? Oh, ooh. Wait, you want me to sneak out and spend a loop with me? Yes. But you always go to the house after the clock tower. If you're not here, what will everyone do? What will everyone think? Doesn't matter what they think. They'll forget it all in your next loop after all. Hey, Nettles. Thanks for the water. I mean, it matters in the moment, but it also doesn't matter. It's like... Oh, this is gonna hurt. It does matter, but... So you won't do it? You won't come and hang out with little old me? I'll come, yeah. Neat. I'll see you soon, then. You nod. Spend the rest of the night with everyone. Early in the morning, while everyone is still asleep, you quietly slip away and head to the favorite tree. Yeah. But you can't see Loop anywhere. Up there, Stardust, up there. Up there? Did Loop go back to their home or something? You look up. Loop is waving at you from the top of the tree. I'm here. I'm here. Come and join me, Stardust. How? Oh, come on. Just climb the tree. I know you can do it. You sigh and climb the tree. Sure. So we're gonna sit on the top of the tree and watch the, like, universe end. Ah, isn't it pretty, Stardust? We're so high up. You are. You can see the house from there. Everyone will be inside the house soon. You try not to think about it. Thank you for coming to today's Loop Hangout. If you hang out with me, it'll take some time and... Well, you know how this goes. I sure do. I haven't actually prepared anything to talk about. So, tell me about yourself, Stardust. Really? You know everything about me. You knew my deathly allergic to pineapple before I did. I don't think you can know the allergies I didn't know I had before me and need to ask about me, you know? Really? I'd rather not. Huh? Why not? Don't you already know me? It just feels like it. You know too much about me. You knew my name. You know how I think. You knew me before we even met, didn't you? Kind of. Kind of? Do I know you? Oh. No, you don't know me. Don't worry. Your memory isn't failing you this time. When we met under the favorite tree, that was the very first time we've ever seen each other. Is that so? So then, is that why you're helping me? Because you know me. Oh. Not really. When I decided to help you, you were not a factor in the slightest. You are now, I suppose. So, Loop is being affected by the time loops. And decided that... Okay, so Loop's being affected by the time loops, also stuck here, like us. Trapped in it, looping on endlessly, and presumably was trapped before us. Okay, so Loop was looping already. Stuck in the time loop, and then we got stuck in the same time loop? That seems improbable. Or there's a greater loop that like, okay, what if there's a bigger loop that Loop is within, that our loop is a part of, and Loop needs this loop to unravel so that their loop can be unraveled? Maybe. You are now, I suppose. But does that mean you actually believe me when I say I'm here to help? Loop's also from the Forgotten Country or something, right? I don't know. You don't think I'm lying and I'm actually the one trapping you here or whatever? You really believe that I'm here to help you? I believe that you will help me. I do not think that you're necessarily here to help me. I'm gonna make that distinction. I do not think that Loop is intending to help me, and more that helping me will result in what Loop wants. I do. Oh. You always surprise me, Stardust. I know I wouldn't believe myself if I was in your place. Maybe time has made me more jaded than you are. But it's fine. Whether you believe me or not, I'm here to help you. So you can escape this loop. This loop. So you believe it's possible for me to escape? Of course. Why would I be here otherwise? I'm trapped here with you after all. I want to escape just as much as you do. I know how it feels, you know? To be stuck somewhere with no hope of escape. Forced to relive the exact same events over and over. Taking any deviation as a sign that things are finally going to change. That everything will be okay. And finding yourself trapped still. Look at me. Talking and talking. Don't pay attention to me. I'm doing fine. Loop laughs sadly and looks at the house in the distance. Tell me about yourself, Loop. I'd rather not. Loop winks and blows you a kiss. Despite yourself, you laugh. You hear Loop laugh softly as well. Say, Stardust, that reminds me. I can't believe your first death was being crushed by the very first trap. How embarrassing. Hey, you and Loop animatedly talk about the different things you've done during your loops. It's nice to be able to talk about them with someone. You talk and talk until the sun has risen high above you in the sky. Huh. Sun rose. Ah, it'll happen soon now. What will? The theory crafting part of our hangout session, of course. You open your mouth to ask and then... Oh. You hear a horrible sound. Your head. You saw something. I'm glad you decided to spend time with me, Stardust. Sorry it's going to end like this. What? I thought maybe it wouldn't happen, but... See that light in the distance? It's from the King's floor. I see it every time you get far enough to fight him. His first attack. The King's first attack? How long have you been talking to Loop? So... Okay... So does the king still... Well, it's at the same time, so... Should I be insulted by the thought that the rest of my party makes it to the final boss without me just fine? And, like, when I'm leading, we actually do end up in dead-end situations that we cannot advance in? Am I supposed to take that to believe that those weren't actually dead ends and we could have advanced? Or that they're better off without me? Those are not good thoughts. Who was the king attacking? Who was he? King doesn't attack or do anything until you get to him. He would only attack if someone... I can feel it every time. Whatever he does, it makes you see something, doesn't it? Something awful. Something so terrible that it's enough to bring anyone close enough to their knees. Stars. I wonder who he attacked. Can't even hear Loop speak. Your friends. They were against the king just now. You know how to survive his first attack. You found out, but... You hear someone cry out. You look at Loop. Loop is just looking at you, not saying anything. There's no pity in their gaze, no sadness, just some slight impatience, like, did you figure it out yet? Did you figure out what made the king attack just now? There's only one answer, Stardust. Just figure it out already so we can move on. Who was the king fighting? Who did the king just kill? Did you figure it out yet? I mean, my family. Did you? You start screaming. It's because you weren't there. They died because you weren't there. They're gone because you weren't there. Touch your head, your hair, your stomach. Because you weren't there. Because of you, they're gone. They're gone. Because of you, yep. Oof, I'm saying all that. Oh, you stumble and fall to your knees. You breathe harshly in and out. It's not working. You can't take a full breath. You can't. Hit the ground with your fist. Why? Loop does not answer. Did you know this would happen? Which part? You looping back or your party dying? I had a suspicion about the former. I was certain about the later. I mean, yeah, you weren't there. Of course they were gonna die. That's why I said it matters. I was further up on this than you. You. Loop is looking straight at you. They don't even seem to care that you drew out your dagger. Somehow this calms you down. If I tell you to breathe, will you? You breathe slowly in and out. What was that for? For funsies, of course. Take a step forward, because I was curious to know how the loop works. Aren't you? How the loops work? How could what just happened teach you anything about the loops? Think, Stardust. Why did you loop back just now? Huh? Because the king won, isn't it? Why would the king winning make you loop? You don't immediately loop back the second you and your party lose, don't you? Don't you? I kind of do, though. No, Stardust. You loop when you die. No, it takes a little bit. You loop when you die, Stardust. The fact that the king wins is irrelevant. But you didn't die just now, did you? So why did you loop? But it's the same with the head housemaiden. You don't die when you talk to her, so what makes you loop? You loop when the head housemaiden talks to you, and you looped just now. Why? Don't you think this would be important to figure out? Loop's right. There have been other times you looped back without dying too, but what could be the reason? I wasn't lying when I said I wanted to spend time with you. We never got the opportunity to really talk after all. But yes, I figured this would happen. I won't say sorry. You can stop waiting for it. You don't answer. Well, looks like that's all you can find out about the loops for now. But you can still find out more about the king, can't you? I'll be ready to help you out next loop. But for now, I think we both need some time. Come back next loop, Stardust. You just walk away. Okay. Huh. I'm gonna count that as a loop. I think. Huh, no, it still says loop 46. So if the game's not even gonna count it, yeah, I'm not counting that as loop though. That was just thought. Ooh. Can I fish again? I cannot. See, it's not a new loop. If I can't fish again, it's not a new loop. Pew pew. What am I doing? I legitly don't know what to do. Yeah. Maybe I should go back to the secret library. Maybe? Huh. Yeah, I don't want to talk to Luke right now. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. But that is a loop. Okay, library is on the 2nd floor, and we're just gonna open up all the doors. What? You're annoyed there isn't a more dignified way to loop back in the village. Yeah. It's kind of fair. Oh yeah, we forgot we were doing the exposure therapy thing here. Brush against everyone again. You've read somewhere that humans need a certain amount of skin-to-skin contact, otherwise they go insane. Asking for skin-to-skin contact would be weird, so you content yourself with clothes-to-clothes? What do books know anyway? Ooh, friend. You're losing it. Secret tunnel. Wow, a secret passage. Alright. Moldy old books, one of them's written in a language you cannot read. It's a big sparkly tree on the cover. Just looking at the title is giving you a headache. Ah! Kothir, what it means for us in our past. Pouring it dense, yeah. Well, we're going to talk to Luke, I suppose. Dreamt about someone crying into nothing. Whose voice was it? If I just keep throwing myself at tears, will I remember stuff? Or, like, do I need to be going and fighting the king? Ah. Okay, let's fish. You know nothing will bite, and yet you fish. Once again, you didn't catch anything, but it was restful. What am I up to? What am I up to on that? Because technically there is an actual, like, mechanical reason for doing this. So we are up to... 25 attack, plus 25 attack. 24 attack, sorry. I can math. Yeah. Just lowers our attack speed by 20. Huh. Alright, let's try talking to Isabeau. No, I'm gonna do something... No, I'm just gonna try talking to Isabeau. I was thinking about doing everyone's social links again, but... Nah. His hand coming closer, closer. As expected, his hand stops above your shoulder. Yep. Always going to. Ah. Anything? No. Nope. Alright. I just wanted to check. I don't know. Hi, Stardust. Calling your party family members now? You know this sounds really awkward, right? You're awkward. Oh, somehow this one seems to have hit home. I feel a little bad. Yeah, anyway. How could I help you on this wonderful new loop? What should I do next? You're doing so many different things. What do you need help with? Help everyone? Which one, Stardust? Which family member? I just need help in general. What, need help with your family members again? You know what to do, just help them all out in the same loop, go through the house with them. But you know it won't change anything. It really won't, so... Do I really need to help them again? Do you want to help them again? Yes, of course. Well, help them again if you want, but you don't really need to. They'll do just fine without you, you know? Who do you think you are? Their savior? Silly. If you do help them, you can just zone out and fast forward to it if you get bored. And you'll still get a nice skill for them out of it. I pity them, though. I wonder if they'd think you're doing this out of obligation, or worse, just because it makes your life easier. Which family member? About the king. What should I do now? Except, you know, don't you? Something. No one can remember something other than the stars. You have proof. You just need to go and find it again. I don't have to open that diary again. But you have to. What diary? Sure, what do we talk about? What do you do when I'm not here? Excuse you, my life doesn't revolve around you. I do loads of things while you're gone. Like, I look at the sky. And, I take a nap sometimes, dream about things. What do you dream about? What do you dream about? Questions? Nah. I think I just remembered. Oh! 50 loops? 50 loops. The big 5-0. Could do some math to figure out how many days, weeks, months you've been stuck here. You don't really spend very long in a single loop, but sometimes you do spend more than 24 hours in there, so doing the math would be easy enough. But you won't, because you're smart. You can guess what it would do to your brain. Back to it. Yeah. Alright, I'm sorry. I think there was I think it was over here. There was a thingy over here that I completely forgot about because I stumbled into it once and then just didn't really. You know, I think it was right here. Secret passage. There's just somehow I feel like we're wasting our time, but I suppose we might as well see where it leads. I like completely forgot this was a thing. In fact, fuck. I think there was. Filled with romance novels? Nope. Address to the writer's mother. Open the drawer, you got no. No, yeah, okay, this is why there was really nothing here. Yeah. What diary, then? Like, I think I stumbled in here once, and then, like, yeah, it just didn't... oh, tonics. I don't care. What diary? What diary? This one? No, this is a cookbook. That's a craft dining book. I don't really have time to read about craft or of any kind. Let's just keep moving. Leave the book alone. Okay. Alright. I have no clue and the game's not giving me a hint, so... Let's see. I feel like I was... Hint. It's in the house. Okay, well... I need to find where this is, and I swear I've seen it, and I could just brute force the game by running through every floor everywhere again, but I'm hoping someone can just give me a hint, because I'm not doing that. Someone said library. I don't know if that's the right hint, because it looked in an only tangential context, but we have... Ooh, you have acquired cat. Yay! Cat. This is loop number 36. Because it's very... Okay, so I have to note, I have to say, it's very interesting, because the first achievement for looping, a total of 20 times, was actual loops. Whereas the 50 was the in-game number, because we know this for a fact, because we'd already been losing track of loops by the time we got the 21, so the in-game tracker was like 23 or something, you know? Yeah, so almost a 20 loop discrepancy now. Ugh. Alright. Alright. So we do have to redo a couple things because we didn't loop with the keys. We just went straight in because, felt like it. Poke, 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 poke! Without meaning to, you smile. Kids, please. Still new dialogue. Ow. We don't come to this room very often anymore. Let's just for more information about him. We can call the king. Okay. Calling the king might have given him more notoriety than he should have. But so the king is a name that he chose. Maybe that's something you could ask him about. Okay, sure. It's full of books about various subjects. Boring subjects. Leave the bookcase alone. Well, that's something. Yeah, okay. Theater scripts. Oh, I forgot about that. Still funny, actually. Yeah, I don't know what was still funny. Book seems a little too heavy. Oh yeah, this is the... Oh. I gotta be more careful not to break everyone's brain. I'm just double checking these bookcases, I guess. I don't know. What catches you looking? Oh. Probably should right now. Sure. The name of this country. You try to remember it. Remember. Only silence answers you. Is this what the king wanted you to remember? Just remember it. Say it. Make it real. You can't say it. You don't even want to try, but... You turn to Isabeau. But can you try and say it anyway? Huh? But why? It's just gonna give me a head... Isabeau looks at you. Something about your expression makes him reconsider. Well, sure, Sif. I'll say it. That country's name was... Can you say it? You know, I had it before, but now that I'm actively trying to remember it, nothing comes to mind. Huh. Is that so? Dumza, I know it. It's... What? But... Wait. Huh. What's... Can't remember it either, yeah? When you asked me, answering you felt automatic, like if you asked me what 1 plus 1 makes. But trying to remember it now is more like calculating 72 times 89? Nah, that's 6,408. We have already established that Isabeau is a nerd. We know that. He's got that whole himbo thing going on, but that's just aesthetic. That's, you know. To be fair, he has chosen to be a himbo. It's not just accidental aesthetic or something. Like, he does reinforce that a little bit with how he acts, but, like, you know. I have a brain and I know how to use it. What? Isabeau. Nah, it felt more like asking me to remember my first steps. How can I remember that? I can't remember that. How can you expect me to remember that? What a terrible analogy. But I can't seem to remember it either. When we were talking about it, I could think it clearly, but trying to remember it now, let alone say it. I can't remember the country itself either. I just remember it was an island north of Vaugarde. And it had a different belief than the change belief, didn't it? Something about the sky? You know? The universe. That's right, the universe. Oh yeah, like stars and stuff. We also know that people could remember that country clearly before, and... Ugh, my head is killing me. And we know that trying to remember stuff makes our brains hurt. Let's stop here. It'd be bad to fight the king with a raging migraine. Yeah. Sorry we couldn't say it, Sif. You don't respond. Stars. So the king is from that country as well. Country no one can remember. Your country. The country you were born in, raised in, spent your entire childhood in. See, okay, so we're finally officially saying it. Huh. And yet, even now thinking about it, what it may have looked like, you can't even imagine it. For a long time now, you haven't been able to remember anything about it. You forget it even exists half the time. Anything linked to that country has just stopped existing for you. Your childhood, your parents, your life, your language, your culture, your faith, the stars, the constellations, the universe. It's all gone, forgotten. The king, he was from there. You're sure of it. And then something happened, and the country disappeared without a trace. unable to be remembered by anyone. No one can remember what made everyone forget about its very existence. But something must have, right? But if it happened, if he's so attached to it, he asks you if you remember it every single time you see him. If he's so attached to that country, why would he be so obsessed with Vaugarde then? Why would he decide to freeze it all in time? Can't figure it out quite yet, but there must be something somewhere. Something that's similar to his goal. I don't know, a book? We're looking for a book, right? I don't know. A picture? Wait a second. Where am I going? I guess I'm going to the king. So might as well just, you know. You dreamt with the ticket clock, you hear it still. Huh. We're not actually here to defeat the king. We're going to ask some questions and then die. You have a question for the king? What's your question? More. I think he doesn't manage the hair. I think that's explicitly part of the problem. If you remember, the door to the third floor boss door that we have to get through to fight the third floor boss before we make it up to here, it's blocked by his hair. Like, his hair is just kind of scattered all over the room, you know? I don't think he actually does manage his hair. He just has it. Yeah, why call yourself king? I've decided my will is more than just the will of Vaugarde. Vaugarde doesn't know. No one knows that I am doing what needs to be done. They do not understand. Someone who selflessly does what needs to be done. Against the will of the people in Vaugarde, such a person can only be called a king. So you know that what you're doing is wrong, that no one wants to be frozen in time. Against the will of the people. Yes, against the will of the universe. No. It is not wrong. Our will is not wrong. I just want Vaugarde to stay like this forever. Forever, forever. Ask the king. No, we don't got anything apparently. Nope, no escape. Alright. Ow. You don't have the strength to go on. Here again. Bonnie, run. No, I can't. Just run, Boniface. Do not worry, I will give the young one time. That's the best you can do. Now. Could you kill me first? I'd appreciate it. Of course, Bright One. May death bring it all back. Real heart of gold, that one. Siffrin! No, Sif! No, stop it, Siffrin! Feel a tug in your stomach already. The king strikes. Yeah? Ow. King killed you. What if we go to floor 3 and try the mirror? I don't know. You're back. You remember Isabelle. He died. He was scared. Ugh. Yep. Oh, Isabelle. Yeah. See? Look at all that hair. Also, the hair is just kind of seeping through the walls on this floor. You know? Proof that you and your friends exist. Proof that you were happy. Proof that this moment happened. Perfectly frozen in time. Hey, the picture. I was right. After the country was forgotten, the king was welcomed by Vogard, wasn't he? Welcomed and helped and loved to the point where he sees Vogard as perfect. But no one knows why the country was forgotten. What's keeping Vogard from being forgotten the exact same way? Wasn't it his duty as thanks for welcoming him to make sure such a fate would never befall Vogard? What else could he do but make sure this perfect country was preserved in amber forever? How could he ever let go? Yeah, you understand the king more than you'd like to, but still, he's... You want to talk to him again? Okay, now we go and talk to him. All right, I'm not picking up the key because I'm just gonna jump straight on this tier. Day 39. I could just like touch one of these tiers and go like, nope, sorry, not actually doing this. Just always have to check to see if there's a new dialogue option, you know? Just in case. Considering if we're here to talk to the king, I mean, you know. Oh. We can ask where you're from again. Okay. Will he say it if you ask? Can he say it? Someone asked you this exact question before and you couldn't answer. You couldn't say anything. You forgot it all. But... Where? Where I'm from? Oh. Bright One. If you're asking with such a look in your eyes, do you remember then? Can you see it? Can you picture it? Bright One? Bright One, please, you can't. You have to remember. I know you can. We both can. We're the only ones present here who can. What? Siffrin, what is he talking about? Sif? Sif, are you okay? Bright one. No. You're trying, I can tell. But the knowledge keeps escaping you, doesn't it? Slipping through your fingers. It is the same for me. But you have to try to remember, Bright One. I see flashes of it. Of what was. The mountains. The sea. The lightless sand dark like the night sky. Our country, Bright One. Our country, our home. We have to say it. We cannot let oblivion win. Our home. We can rebuild it together. And together we can rule the galaxy as father and son. Oh shit, wait, is Siffrin like the king's son? Like, is Siffrin the prince? We can rebuild it together, your power and mine. We just have to wish for it. We just have to ask. We just have to say its name. Oh. Oh, okay. Hello. This is new. Ow! Ah! Hmm. Ah! Sif! No, no, no. No, no. You heard it. He said it. He tried to say it. Your country's name, your home, your... No, no. It's gone. It's gone. Did he say it? All of it? Did he say it? You couldn't hear it. Can't remember it. Can't... What's happening? King is attacking Siffrin. Everyone, protect him. Stop talking, King. Leave Frin alone. Sif, your head, it feels like it's splitting in two. Your country, your home, you can't remember it. It's gone, it's gone, it's gone. Gone from your past, gone from your mind, gone from the very planet you stand on, and it was yours. It was yours. It was yours and it's gone. You can't even say its name, but if the king could, then maybe say it. You have to say it. If he couldn't do it, maybe you can. Maybe you both can. Bright One, please, please. You inhale, you try to grasp its name. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Hey, good thing I have the thing that increases my health. Okay. Oh. Oh shit! You get more health for the more loops you do. It's a health check. I had to do this many loops. Ah! No. Your throat. Your head. It hurts, it hurts. You spit blood, you hack up, you have to get it out. Bright One, I almost heard it. Please, again. Once again, we have to try. Together. Your entire body hurts. Say it. Your head is killing you, but you have to try. You have to. You have to stop the king. Siffrin, whatever he's telling you to say, stop. Siffrin! Siffrin! But you have to. You have to. What do they know anyway? What do they understand anyway? The pain of not remembering your own blinding country? Your own home? The king is right. You have to get it back. You have to get it back. You inhale. Ow. Someone is screaming. You realize it's your own voice. Your throat feels raw. Your head feels like it's splitting in two. Your stomach feels like a black hole. Scent of sugar is all around you. So you think you're almost gagging on it. You can't hold on to anything anymore. And you die, I guess. Well, but it's all gone. Did I not have enough health? Is that... I think I didn't have enough health. Sorry, is the game telling me I haven't looped enough times? Cough, cough, cough. You cough until you can't move or even breathe anymore. Your throat hurts. You couldn't say it. You couldn't say it. What was the point anyway? What was the point of saying its name? What was the king thinking? It's gone. Home is gone, and has been for a long time. There's nothing you can do to bring it back. Doesn't the king see that? Doesn't he see that you have to let it go? You start laughing. Will you ever take your own advice? You need to go talk to the king. One last time. Okay. Yeah, I've got the right memory equipped. Memory of looping, plus 5 max health per loop. It looks like I was always supposed to die there, I think. Okay, we're gonna do we're gonna do 2 things, and then we're gonna have meet a terrible fate. We're gonna fish because it's relaxing. And we're gonna go and talk to Loop. And then we're, you know, talking to the king again. I feel like I see you pretty often. Are you sure you don't have anything better to do? If I was in your place, which I'm not, I'd spend my time in the house forever getting stronger and stronger. Anyway, how can I help you on this wonderful new loop? About the king, I guess. King is from your country, the one no one can remember. Something happened to this country to make it disappear even in people's minds. And he wants to freeze Vaugarde in time to make sure that in a twisted way it'd never be forgotten. What a blinding idiot. Loop? I have to talk to him one last time. The king is trying to remember our country, trying to keep Vaugarde from meeting the same fate. He's deluded, he can't bring it back, but you have to try. Just do whatever you want, Stardust. Have fun. Okay, let's talk about something. Sure, what do you want to talk about? Since I remember, isn't there a chance? A chance of what? Chance they'd all remember? Who? Your party? Oh, is that what you're worried about? Don't worry, you are and always will be the only one who remembers previous loops. Which is good news. They won't have to suffer like you do. This pain is yours and yours alone. Hey, wait. What about you then? Oh, I don't count, Stardust. I'll always remember your mistakes. It's my job. That's not healthy. Alright. See you, Loop. They gently wave you goodbye. You give them a nod and walk away. Why do I get the feeling that's the last time I'm gonna see Loop? Are we about to actually finish the game? No, there's... Once we have... Oh, so Loop is like my parents? Oh. Yeah. But once we have the name, there's the door that we can go through, so the game's not gonna end immediately. Looping back resets your wounds, but your neck still hurts. Oof. I can't skip this like I can the other one. I feel it's not really faster. Alright. Ask the king. Let's stop fighting. Oh, is it that simple this entire time? Cyprin! What are you? You don't need to fight anymore, do you? You understand what the king wants, how he feels? If only you could make him understand. We don't have to fight. We're looking for the same thing. I know, I understand why you're doing this, but this isn't the way to do it. We can protect this country another way. You don't need to freeze it forever. Do you really want it all to end? Just stop. Don't tell the warlords. Yeah, oh, apparently just asking the big bad just stop was what you're, you know. I guess fair. Let's just stop fighting, leave this country be. We don't need to keep holding on to it. Let's just let it go. We have to let it go, King. Perhaps you're right, Bright One. Huh? What? Let us stop this battle. Let us talk to one another. As people from the same country. Oh, cool. The king has stopped fighting you. You lower your dagger. Cyprin. Is this it? You're gonna stop just like that? Boniface. Destroyed my home. Froze my sister. Froze all of Vogger in time. And you'll just stop just like that? I will. I have fought for long enough. And I'm starting to realize that even if I did win, my victory would be short-lived. Because you'd be frozen in time yourself, maybe? Stupid. Perhaps. But if someone from my own country is the one asking, then shouldn't I listen? After all, only a fellow compatriot would understand my pain. You said you and Cyprin are from the same country? We don't know where Frin is from, so what happened? The king cries out. But that's the problem, isn't it? That's what we'd like to know as well, isn't it? If I mention it, you might be able to remember it for a brief second. The fate of the island north of Augard. An island north of Augard? Is it perhaps the one we can't say the name of? The one no one can remember anything about? The very one. That's where you're both from? So then, what happened? The king sobs. I suppose your story might be similar to mine, Bright One. One day, I just woke up on a beach, on a coast north of Augard. I woke up slowly, as people sometimes do, expecting to remember what I was supposed to be doing that day. But nothing came to mind. And as I realized nothing came to mind, I also realized I could not remember a single thing. What I was doing here on this beach, what chores I had to do on that beach, on that day, how I got here, why I didn't recognize my surroundings, my past, my family, my name, the language I spoke, the alphabet I wrote with, the stars, the country's inhabitants, the culture, beliefs, its very name. I could not remember anything. Because all my memories, everything slightly connected to the country I came from, just cannot be accessed easily anymore. And it makes sense, doesn't it? No one on this planet can remember our home as it was. Most people from outside it who had limited ties to it only forgot the country's existence. Maybe forgot a friend from there or a distant family member, but for someone who had ties to it, who was born there, lived in it, breathed it day and night, there would be nothing to remember. There would just be emptiness. I was cut off from my very existence, my entire past, my entire identity, erased. Memories make up the core of who we are, don't they? They're proof that we existed, that we are real. Can you be certain of anything if you do not remember who you learned it, how you learned it? If you do not remember your past, you only know it has been erased from your memory because something happened to your home. And if something happened, but no one remembers what or why, then you know what's stopping it from happening again? What if we forget it all? What if we lose it all once more? The king sobs. And you had to make sure it wouldn't happen again, at any cost necessary. And if the universe led you on this path, then it must be what the universe wants. The universe leads. We can only follow. Even if you don't agree with my methods, Bright One, I can tell you understand. No matter what, I could not let this happen again. could not. Not to Vaugarde. Not to Vaugardians who housed me, cared for me, loved me. I do not want to forget it all, not again. I will keep the things I love close to me. I will make sure they keep existing, so they can be remembered forever. Yeah, but, I mean... Again, the people who actually lived it aren't gonna... Yeah. So about the killing machine is pretty well... Like... Yeah, freezing in time is one of those, like, weird... Because, like... He's just doing the same thing, really. Like, everyone who actually lives here will stop. Will just stop, you know? There won't be memories. It'll be different in that memories will still exist, but the memories just will stop. And slowly... Not immediately, like with their country, but slowly everyone will forget. Everyone else in the world will forget. There'll be some people. Yeah. Yeah, I get the impetus. Methodology needs some work. And so they can be remembered forever. I mean, it's a very interesting, like, idea of sorts. Like a massive picture that cannot be destroyed, that will exist forever, but you can't... It's a picture from a distance. I don't know if it will really do anything for the world at large. Like, if you can't just walk into the country, it's just like, yep, there's a bit of countryside over there. We don't go there. It's the Forever Night Zone. We don't remember why. You know? If you go there, no one ever returns. We don't know why. That was what I thought. This whole time. But, I can see that I was mistaken. You're right, Bright One. We can find another way to protect the people we love. So, please, while I still can, let me change my mind. Let me help you. Change? Mirabelle. Madame, if he truly means it, shouldn't we try? Or are we deciding he cannot change? I can't believe that. I want to believe that even the worst person can change. Odio. Please, we have to try. Yeah, we gotta try. I mean, what are we gonna do? Attack him? With Mira and Sif. Fine. Okay, I'll follow you, friend, but I don't know, I'll trust you all. I can't do anything anyway. Breathe out. If you can end this loop without fighting, if you and the king come to an understanding, then, Bright One, Siffrin, won't you stand next to me? I can bring everyone back, make sure they'll all move again. We can save this country, together, but I cannot break the curse on my own. Creating the curse was easy, but unraveling it asks for more power than I possess, but with the help of someone else. Someone who truly wishes for the curse to be lifted. Is that how it works? It does. If someone wants it enough. Siffrin? Should I do it? I think this is for the king and I. Go to the king's side. If all that's needed for the curse to break is your help, you're the one who made the king change his mind. The least you can do is help. You start to walk over to the king. Oh, Bright One. Not that bright after all. Ah, fuck. I trusted you. No. Why? King froze your bodies in time. You can think and move your head still so it's not over, but you can't move. No. King, I can't move. Why can't I move? Bright One, Siffrin. Is this really all I needed to do? To make you trust me? I just need to listen to your empty words? To tell you how sad I am? To make you think I was pathetic? I actually kind of can't believe this, God. To be pitied? You should have told me sooner. Killing you like this is easier than fighting. What? No. Everyone. What was it what was it you wanted me to do? Let go of my goal? Let go of my wish? Let go of my wish that kept me from going all these years? I will never let it go. Valgard, our country, I will make sure that they are kept perfect forever. Because, oh, I can tell, Siffrin. This isn't how it should be. I saw it all, you know. I saw the signs. The way you came in to face me. Like you knew exactly what you were about to fight. The way your companions all flinched hearing my voice, but not you. The way you knew about my home. The way you can keep it at the forefront of your mind. Like you've practiced as I have. Yes, oh, I can tell. I can tell, Siffrin. I should have won. Should have won long ago. Something went wrong, didn't it? Victory keeps escaping my grasp. Siffrin. It's you, isn't it? The one who's keeping me from winning? How many times have you kept me from victory, Siffrin? I can't breathe. What is he talking about? What? I can tell. I can feel it. This scent. This overpowering sweet scent. I can taste the power of wishcraft on you. Okay, what the fuck is wishcraft? I guess... Okay, so... it's not timecraft, it's wishcraft. And wishcraft tastes sweet, or smells sweet, I guess. It's sweet. Is that why I smell... Or that's why I have the, like, that gut feeling of burning sugar at the end of the loop? Yeah, now we just making shit up. Nah, wishcraft. The craft, where you wish. The level 20 spell wish, where you can just... Anything can happen. Just anything. That's what's happening, you know? I guess... Timecraft is impossible, but if you can wish it, you can make it happen. Loopholes. Fucking loopholes. Loopholes in my time loop game? No, I don't think it's a simulation. Like, I think the loops are real. I think that time is folding in on itself in a sense, but it's maybe less that... It's a loophole, I think. Maybe simulation. I don't know. Wishcraft. I can tell, Siffrin. It's you. You're the one keeping me from total victory. You're the one keeping me from my perfect ending. If only you weren't here. But, a quick death would be too easy for you. You just come back anyway, won't you? So, I just need to make sure that today, you learn your lesson. Oh, no. No. Oh, no. The king's crossing a fucking line. The kid is off limits. King grabbed onto Bonnie. Curse you, King, let them go. Bright One, Siffrin, look at me. You need to learn to not cross me again. I will kill this child, and your housemaiden, and your fighter, and your researcher. I will kill them all, one after the other. I mean, yeah, I can get emotional. I will kill them all now and make sure you remember. I will force you to watch, so you will learn. Friend. Ah! King is tightening his grip. Bonnie! No! Please, no! Come on, stupid body, move! Boniface! No! Bon! None of you can move. Whole body hurts. You can't move, but you have to do something to save Bonnie. You need to find a way to loop back somehow. You need to die. A tear, anything. Just loop back. Help me. I'm scared. Just let them go, please. Not Bonnie, please. Stomach feels like it's caving in on itself. Curse you, king. Curse you and your whole country. Curse you and everything you stand for. Taste sugar on your tongue. Bonnie. You have to loop back. Back, loop back, loop back, loop back. Bryn. When you come back, Bright One, remember this. Back. Okay. Ugh. Well, that's loop 42 right there. And we're not fighting the king again anytime soon. Stars. No, 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 no. Water. Yeah. There's only a little bit left in there, all of it. Stars. No, 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 no. You clutch your chest and try to catch your breath and forget. It's fine. You looped back. It's fine. It's fine. They're fine. Bonnie's fine. Looping resets everything. Everything that just happened has been erased. Everything's back to normal. Bonnie's back to normal. Just go and see them. They're fine. They're fine. They're fine. They're fine. They're fine. You're fine. A whimper escapes you. Oof. No, you're okay. Bonnie is okay. Everyone is okay. They have to be okay. Just breathe. Breathe. Bonnie. Bonnie is okay. You're okay. Huh, see? Because of the way loops work, they won't remember anything. They're not hurt. Everything is back to normal. There's no reason the loops would work differently this time. Just breathe and stand up and make sure. Get back to the stage. Follow the script. You have to make sure Bonnie is okay. Oof. Close. Oh shit, hey, we're in Act 4. Cool. I'm actually gonna put that on there now. We've been in Act 3 for so long I wasn't noting it on the stream title. But no, yeah, Act 4. Ugh. Different, you're Change, you look really, really tired. Thought you were taking a nap. Did you not sleep well? Not really. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. I was gonna tell you something, but forget about it. Go and do whatever you need to today. Sure. Do you know if Bonnie is okay? Bonnie? Why wouldn't they be? I saw them near the fields earlier, to the east, if you'd like to talk to them. You nod. Okay. I'll leave you alone. Make sure to rest up and we'll meet for dinner at the clock tower later. You nod again. Habits take over and you tell her about the carrot method. Yep. Let me see if Bonnie is okay. I'm gonna fish first. Yes. Just, gotta take that moment. Just. Once again, I didn't catch anything, but it was restful. Yeah. Bonnie's here, alive and whole. Bon. Huh? What did you... Bonnie. Ooh, shadow. How are you? I'm... okay. Good. And... how are you? You look bummed out. What's wrong? Nothing is wrong at all. Oh, yeah, Sure. Friend, everyone can tell when you're lying, and you're an open book, emotionally speaking. Okay, well, what do you want? Nothing. You have to go and see Luke. Yeah, that was my next stop. Yeah. Sorry, Isa. I need to do the favor tree thing. Oh, do you? Need me to leave? Sure. But let's talk later, okay? Hey. Stop. Just say, I told you so, and we can move on. I told you so? What a stupid idea you have. Thinking the king could be turned good. He's the king. He's probably the reason you're here, or related to it at least. And all you had to do was find out he shares your tragic backstory for you to feel pity for him. He didn't have to lift a finger. And because of you, Bonbon was... Wait, did Loop say Bonbon or Bonnie? It's a little familial. Anyway, I told you so. But what he said back then? He mentioned something. Something about witchcraft. He did. What's witchcraft? I don't know. Witchcraft. Crafting wishes. Sounds impossible and way too convenient. But he seems to imply you were using it. That's what it felt like to me. Never heard of witchcraft before. Me neither. I wouldn't even know where to find information about it. But that is new information, so... As stupid as the whole making friends with the king was, you did find something new. Was it worth it? Every time you close your eyes, you still see a hand tightening. I'm still wondering. The way you looped last time, wasn't it? Whatever. It's not like your kid will remember whatever just happened anyway. Just put it behind you. So, did I... Yeah, I looped. Is it the same method of looping as, like, when I talked to Handmaiden, like, a game state flag was triggered, effectively? Or was it chosen? Because, I mean, like, Friend does choose to loop sometimes. Like, there are little bits where they're like, oh, fuck. I did something I shouldn't have. Let's go back a couple seconds. Or a couple minutes. And this whole time, and this whole thing gave you something else, didn't it? Another memory to equip. Oh, you didn't even notice. You'll always remember this after all. Let me do the usual. You've got a memory of memories. When equipped, memory of memories allows you to read books you couldn't before. Oh! Breakthrough. We know what we can do now. The ones written in a language that just gives you a headache. The ones from your country. Oh. How useful and neat to be able to read your own blinding language. Might as well read any books you find before you forget again. Like you do everything else. And if you can read that language, maybe you can explore the house a bit more. Don't despair, Stardust. There's still a path to follow. In the meantime, though, how can I help you on this wonderful new loop? Nah, I'm actually good on all those. Talk about something. Sure, what do you want to talk about? My turn. Say, Stardust. I've been watching you this whole time. Talking to you this whole time. I can't read your mind, Stardust, not really, but I can tell. I can tell you've never let yourself You've never let yourself think about what would happen if you managed to break the loop. Huh? But there's a lot to look forward to. Like, I don't know, getting romantic with Issa. I kind of presumed you thought of that at least a little bit. Like... Well, that's just something I was wondering about, that's all. We can go back to not thinking about it. Saw a weird... What weird shade? A weird shade? When I was fighting the king. A shade that doesn't exist. Like... a color? Oh, fuck! You're right! When we were trying to say the name of the country, we saw red. That was a color. Color exists. I don't know what to do about this. Like, I just kind of took it as, like, an effect for us. Like dramaticness. Like, oh. But no, the color was... Colors are real. Like, a color? A color? Don't you remember? I think you read a book about it somewhere. Maybe you should look at it again. Try to find other books if you wanted to find out more. Questions. Can I stay here a little bit? Huh? What? Stay here with me? Why? Don't you want to spend time with your party instead? I want to spend time here. Let's just... yeah. But why? Do what you want. Just go away when you have enough. Let's just take a moment. Listen to the birds. Breathe. We have a lead. We got a direction going. Have y'all been getting hit with, like, ads this entire stream? Give me a second. Where is my... fucking... Huh. Like, I looked over and I saw, like, I swear I thought I saw that the ads notifier pop up a little more often than I should, but I wasn't really watching it very closely. And yeah. Ugh. I'm gonna mess with that later. I don't know. I saw it pop up like, hey, ad's about to start, and I was like, okay, sure. I thought I saw it just a little bit ago, and then I saw it actually pop up like ad, and it was like 30 seconds. I'm like, I'll deal with it later. I know you're subbed, Morg, but I know that there are people who aren't subbed. I wonder if that's been... I don't know. Oh well. Alright. Alright. Thanks. Any actual questions? Okay. Okay, so there's one book here in town that we can read. I know that there's a couple things inside the house that we can read now. I don't remember where they all are, though. Like, I know there's one on the second floor in the secret library. And I swear there was one more on the first floor somewhere. And there was the doorway on in the third floor. Oh wait, I didn't actually equip the... Cannot fucking believe. I wonder if you'll ever be able to stomach bananas again. Alright. We get a fish again! Yay! Enter Mirabelle. Alright, take the book out again. You can read its title now. Your heart is beating, but it's a translated copy of The Cursing of Chateau Castle, issue number 2. You start laughing. Okay, well. I have a vague recollection, so we're not gonna unlock the doors on this one just to save some points. I think it's almost fucked that one up. Oh no, that's the kitchen. Kitchen's down there. That's definitely not where book is. Maybe. Ah! You know what? Let's not try running around finding something that we might not even need to find if... Let's just go to the ones we know. We know that there's one in the library, you know? And we don't gotta, again, we don't gotta unlock the doors, because the library is, like, an early access on this floor. Oh, we're gonna do the thing. Poke everyone again, but this time, no one reacts. Someone, anyone? Well, that's weird. Yay, we got the key. Wow, a secret passageway. Oh, ah. Yeah. Dun dun dun. Book is filled with moldy old books. One of them is written in your language. You can read it now. Actually, you can't. There's a lot of hard words in there. You don't know what this is even about. Maybe you should go back to it later. Why? Okay. Like, fine. Okay, so we're gonna live to 46. And yes, we will be opening all the doors for this one. Ah, whoa. That was a little aggressive for sadnesses. This gate is locked. It's locked by one of those weird word locks. There's something written about the lock, too. Maybe you should take a closer look? Try to read what's written. Yep. You can read it now. It's asking a question. You answer it aloud. The door unlocks. Huh. What did you say, Sif? I couldn't hear it either. Did you say something? You open the door. Great. Star charts. Telescope. It's broken. A drawer. You open it. There's a beautiful hat inside. Ooh, a hat. Cool. I get every accessory. Finally got a different hat, friend. Sorry, wait. Start with this hat. Starry hat. Boosts defense, attack speed, and critical hit. Heals 5% HP every turn. Ton. Basic one was boosts attack speed and critical chance, but like. Oh yeah, that's a pretty decent crit chance that I'm giving up on. I think. Wait, no. No, wait. This actually... No, yeah, sorry, I was looking the wrong way. This is better. Yeah. Attack speed... Literally, the Starry Hat is just better in all ways. A journal with a star on its cover. It looks very old. Feels like it'd break apart in one touch. I want to read it so bad. Please, let's stop wasting time on reading every book we come across. But the book has a star in it. It must be important, right? You get closer to the book. Ugh, fine. Let's do it. Be careful handling it, though. Mirabelle carefully takes the book in her hands and flips through the pages. It's a little long. Seems like it's the diary of a very sad person. Why sad? What happened to them? They don't actually say. It just feels like they lived through some hard times and everyone around them seems to brush their worries aside. Everyone is acting as if everything's fine when this person continues to suffer. Bummer. More like boring. Read a passage. Sure. Well, no one can understand what I've been through. Not my friends, not my family, no one. If no one can understand me, I'm doomed to never be truly seen by another. If I'm the only one who can understand what I've gone through, then couldn't I just create another self? Another me? Someone I could talk to who could understand? Huh? Oh, interesting. Now we're getting somewhere. Creating a clone of yourself? Okay. Sure. This has never gone wrong, ever. Talking to another self to come to terms with what they've gone through? But in the end, they'd still be alone, right? Sometimes you just need a voice that answers back, Bonbon. It would just be an echo chamber, though. You'd never get to any good conclusion talking to yourself endlessly. Well, no, because then once you create a clone of yourself, it stops being you. I suppose they feel so alone they saw no other recourse, though. But tell me, Mirabelle, do they get a rude wake-up call as they realize creating another self is absolutely impossible? Yeah. Using craft to change a body is already hard enough. Creating a whole new one, and identical to another, and one able to talk back? That's just impossible. Spent a good chunk here trying to figure out how to do it. It's a lot of complicated theory. Their writing seems to be getting more frantic, too. It's barely legible in places. Of course. Realize that this can't be done. That's kind of sad. Oh, this page. It only has a few words, but I figured it out. How to create another me. Bodycraft didn't work. Crafting clay didn't work. Nor wood or marble. Nothing worked. But one could say... Wishcraft. Wishcraft will make my wish come true. I just have to do it. I just have to ask. Wishcraft. King mentioned wishcraft before, didn't he? He seemed to imply it was used to trap you in this time loop, didn't he? So it is real. It's real, it's real. Hide your smile by covering your mouth. Siffrin. And then... Oh, and then... Mirabelle turns the page. Oh, my wish came true. I will always be understood now. Huh. Happy for them, I suppose? So they did it? They created another them? With wishcraft. What's wishcraft? Wishcraft. Surely a type of craft they invented for this tale. As we've said, it's impossible to create a copy of yourself. Interesting premise, though. And making this fictional tale look like an old diary was interesting. Too bad wishcraft isn't real, though. I'd wish for stuff, too. But it is real. It has to be. It has to be. I have to tell Luke about this. A bookcase. All the books are so old they'd probably disintegrate in a single touch. It's... what is this? It has lots of balls attached to it. And there's a lever here. If we turn it, it seems the balls will move around this big middle ball. Does it represent something? The solar system. Wow, they really don't have any knowledge of space science. Does it represent something? It looks familiar somehow. Yes, I feel like I've seen something like this before. It's called an orrery. An orrery? It's a machine to calculate the positions of astronomical objects. Astro what? Like stars and planets and stuff? Who would need to calculate this? For once, Siffrin hasn't forgotten something, but we all have. Okay, well, I guess we're going to talk to Luke. Alright, so, we've looped 47 times. Friend, though, thinks it's been 82. So, I mean, like, Friends had extra loops that are just kind of, you know... I don't know. They've cried for an entire loop or something, probably. I don't know. You want to cry. Siffrin, you're up. Enter Mirabelle. Everything falls to the wayside. Gathering things, talking to people, except for fishing. Fishing is eternal. Fishing will happen long, long after I'm here. You know nothing will bite, and yet you fish. Something is tugging on your line. What? Oh, stars. Fish? Fish? Reel it in, quick! You both struggled to reel in a fish you had no idea would come, but after a while, you got a fish! It's alive, still flapping its gills uselessly. Oh crap. You actually caught something. In this river? You both look at the fish. It's pitifully trying to survive, trying to breathe in air. You throw the fish back in the water. You both look as the fish swims away downstream. Interesting. Thank you. You nod. Good luck tomorrow. You nod again and walk away. I'm glad I fished. I'm glad I fished so much, you know? Wait. It's apparently given me things without actually, like, announcing it before. I want to see if my memory fishing is, like, upgraded or something. No? Still just +2 attack for every time, and minus 20 attack speed, yeah. Yeah. This seems rude, but I'm gonna try it. Stay silent. What? Sif, I didn't see you there. Anyway, I was just looking at the favorite tree. Isn't this tree cool? Cue joke. Yeah, it is. And then we're gonna stop. No, you always make this joke. You have to keep some sort of routine to stay sane. And it always and if always making the joke is how, just so be it. Huh. Tremendous. Oh, I can't actually choose to stay silent. Huh, interesting. You wait for him to touch you, you wait for him to touch you, you wait for him to touch you. He has to do it. You will never do it yourself. But he won't touch you because he thinks you don't want him to, and you can't say it because that's embarrassing. That's life-ending, even. Asking for someone's touch? Bryn, you are stuck in a time loop and you're still... Okay, you know, but please, you think... Please. The flicker of movement makes you look at his face. He looks... stricken. Sad. Seeing you look at him, he laughs and brings his hand down. You wonder what face you were making as you were waiting for him to touch you. I'm gonna go soon, so you can do your thing with the tree, but do you want to talk before I go? Stay silent. Okay, my turn. What's a good joke? What for? Well, to make you laugh, duh. You always make me laugh with your puns, so it's my turn. But why? Because we're friends? Oh. Do you not... Never mind. A funny joke. Isabelle looks around and seems to notice the clock tower in the distance. Ah, I know. Do you know what I think about 6:30? The time? Yep. I don't know what. Well, I think 6:30 is hands down the best time of the day. Boo! Boo! Okay, sorry. I'm realizing. For those under the age of 20 right now who may be watching, on an analog clock, the 6 is where is directly down, and that's where both hands would be pointing for the time 6:30. Yeah, good talk. Now, go and, like, I don't know, do your schoolwork or something. Oh, it's summer break. I don't know. That's pretty good. You laugh. Yay! You'll need to remember to laugh next time. Nope. Okay, I'll be going now. If I'm actually, like, if I actually lose the youth viewership over those jokes and comments, I'm sorry. Like as if I have youth watching me. Loop! Whoa! Yes? You heard it, didn't you? Heard what? You know I don't actually spy on you all the time. I found it, Loop. Wishcraft. Wishcraft? The thing the king spoke of? I found it in a book, Loop. The writer said they wanted to create a whole new body and used wishcraft for it. Wishcraft made their wish come true. Create a whole new body. That's impossible, right? But they did it with wishcraft. I think Friend's getting a little manic. Anyone else agree? Loop's looking, or Friend's looking a little manic. It's real, Loop. It has to be. A craft that allows you to do the impossible. Like creating a body. Like looping in time. Like maybe freezing people in time as well? That's right. If the king knows about wishcraft, could wishcraft be how he got the power to craft time? Did he use wishcraft to be able to use timecraft? It makes sense, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Huh. Stars, that's something, isn't it? That's a new lead. Finally, right? Finally, indeed. Well, you know what to do, don't you, Stardust? Find more information. Indeed you do. Not to send you on another book chase, but... Book time. Book time! You can read those weird books now, can't you? Maybe one of them might mention it. Alright, now that you're here, though, how can I help you with this wonderful new loop? Sure, what do you want to talk about? So, are you a star? No. Of course not. Stars don't talk, dummy. Your face. Nah, I'm not a star. I'm more like a mirror. It's more fun to reflect. Being the real thing would be tiring. A mirror of me? Had a question about... Nope. Alright, you know what? Okay, we got... It's only an extra 5 points. We can afford to do this for... You never be able to send of bananas without throwing up. Yep. We can afford to just throw some extra, you know, memories of skirmish on these things. You know? Okay. We've hit a point where it's giving us the same thing. But is this another fishing situation? Bookcase is filled with moldy old books. One of them is written in your language. You can read it now. Actually, you can't. There's a lot of words in there. You don't... Ah... Okay, yeah, there's definitely a book on the first floor I need to be reading. Okay. That's not nearly as much damage as I was hoping. Ah! You dreamt you're eating your friend's whole? Ugh. Alright, let's look for... Aww. Cats. Cats are adorable. Okay, if there was a thing about asking about witchcraft, maybe I would have been... That's where the key was. Whoops. Hmm. I guess we're going back to the third floor and checking the... Where's this tier? We're going back to the third floor and checking the star room? The observatory, you know? Hmm. Ugh. Part of me really wishes I could, have just opened all the, you know, opened the keys, but then I would have, yeah, I would have not had the Star Crest. The Star Crest would have been used, you know? Paper. We use paper, I think, right? That's what this one was weak to? Alright, so we got the Star Crest. Now we just gotta go back to the observatory and try to read some stuff. I think there was something in there that we couldn't read. I think. Hmm. I have no clue. Well, we're in a dead-end chain now, so we gotta go somewhere. Ah. Wait, where? There it is. Okay, I do still think there was one on floor 1, so, I tried looking at, like, a no spoilers, like, kind of thing, and what I tried pulling up did not have what I needed. Or at least I didn't know what I was looking for, you know? Eh? When we were here... I don't think we tried the locked room, did we? We just went right around and was like, oh yeah, we can't do that one. But maybe there was something in here? This is the storeroom, right? Book? Talk to your... Books? Agrarian, Praetorian, Voodoo. One of them is written in your language. You can read it now. Whoa, okay. Seems to be a theoretical essay about how to use witchcraft. Really? Convenient. Hella convenient. Witchcraft, so it is real. Start flipping through it. Siffrin, what are you looking at? It's a book on something called witchcraft. Witchcraft? What's that? Do we really have time for this right now? You grin. I think witchcraft is what gave the king power over timecraft. Oh, Crab. This would be very, very, very useful to know, wouldn't it? Interesting. May I see? How are you even reading this? Letter's bad. I can't read it at all. I've never even heard of witchcraft. Are you sure it's even real? Worth a try. Since you can read it, can you translate what you can, Sif? You nod furiously. Start reading and translate as best you can. I'll leave you thinking to you all. You're smart. I am a child. I have a lot on my mind. I cannot help. So true, Bonnie. Understandable. Isabeau and Odile listen intently while Mirabelle and Bonnie start playing some kind of game in a corner. You keep translating. After a bit, Odile nods. I think I understand. Wishcraft, as the name implies, is the art of crafting wishes, of making whatever you desire come true. According to this, there seems to be no clear limit on what kind of wish you can make come true. Big part of it seems to come through just believing very strongly that you wish will come true, huh? Big part of it seems to come through just believing very strongly that your wish will come true, though. Huh. So by crafting some specific rituals in conjunction with a powerful will for your wish to come true, people can seemingly make any kind of wish come true. Okay. Use the word congestion, so now I'm confused. Conjection. It means same way we use craft and certain knowledge and will to make figurines move, there's a way to use craft to make your wishes come true. You nod. Bonnie raises their hand. You have a question, Boniface? Can I make any wish come true if you ask? Yes, but the way the wish comes true seems a little more complicated than that. From what Siffrin translated, yeah, depending on what you ask, your wish might not come true, but you might get the means to make your wish come true. So like, let's say you wish to win a rock, paper, scissors tournament. Instead of just having it come true through pure luck, you might get something to help make it come true. Like maybe you get better at reacting and you could see your opponent's hand in slow motion as it falls so you can change your own hand. Or maybe you get the insight to tell what they'd be playing, but based on their body language. Or you just get the power to see the future, so you know what hand your opponent will play beforehand. Okay, so... Oh. Ugh. Yeah. Oh, or maybe you could meet a powerful rock, paper, scissors master who'd be willing to teach you through the goodness of their heart. Maybe. But what if your opponent also made a wish to win? What do you think would happen? Maybe the wishes would cancel each other out and the match would end in a draw? Or maybe their wishes would both be considered null and be anyone's game? Or maybe the wishes can't work because it's two opposite wishes, so they'd both explode and destroy the whole world. Oh no. But neither wishes would come true then, so maybe they'd both get to win somehow? Maybe they go to different tournaments? So if the king's wish doesn't come true, the universe explodes. Is that what I'm hearing? Maybe they both get to win somehow. Maybe they go to different tournaments. Or share a medal. Cute. This is fascinating. Makes you want to go into wishology, huh? Almost. So, if witchcraft is how the king got his powers, what did he wish for then? I don't know, but maybe his power to freeze people in time might not be what he wished for. But it's the means to make his wish come true. To make Vogger perfect. A perfect picture. Oh, but then, question, I have a question. Yes, Mira? I give you permission to speak. Thank you. Siffrin, you think the king would have gotten timecraft powers by just wishing for them, right? You nod, considering he's the one who told you about witchcraft in the first place. So then, if wishes can be that powerful, wouldn't anyone making a wish any time be kind of dangerous? We'd be living in a very different world, wouldn't we? If someone wished to be the strongest person alive, or a kid wished for 1,000,000 ponies? We could do that. Wish for 1,000,000 ponies? Oh no! To answer your question, my dear Mira, it seems that just wishing for things does hold a little bit of power, but not enough to actually make anything come true. But like Sif said, over time people figured out specific ways to do wishcraft to increase their chances of the wish coming true. Okay, so you can use special techniques to more guarantee your wish coming true, but otherwise it's a random chance. You can just wish and it happens sometimes randomly. Okay, sure. And it depends on the wish too. Some wishes are easier to make come true. It also depends on the strength of the wish, like how much you want it to come true. Although it seems the strength of the wish isn't as important as the whole ritual part. You can wish as hard as you want for something, but if there's no ritual, it's very likely that nothing will happen. I wish I won this single game wouldn't ask for much belief or for a lot of rituals, but in theory you could prepare rituals and wish for something much larger, like I wish I could win this whole tournament. Or I wish I could get enough power so I can freeze a whole country in time, right? Right. So the king knew how to do wishcraft then. That's what this means. Wishcraft could account for his mastery over timecraft, and so he must have known specific rituals to make his wish come true. Where could he have learned them? Here? Does it matter? Because that's it, isn't it? That's it. Wishcraft is the art of making wishes come true. Wishes could bestow immense power. A wish must be what is trapping you here. That's it. That's it. Can't help but smile widely. Finally, a hint. Finally, a real path you can follow. Furiously dancing the Macarena for the 5% increase to my chance of winning. Yeah. Something you can do. You try and calm your breathing. Whew. Okay. Specific rituals, huh? It's a long shot, but there might be another book about witchcraft somewhere. Something you couldn't read before. Oh boy! I know where we're going now. We're just unlocking the doors on the... yeah. 52! What's the in-game... Let's actually throw a save on here, you know? $97 is what the in-game tracker says. Ugh. Frin. How? How are you handling this? Hmm. Yeah, you knocked the bulk of stream. We got like an hour left, though, so, you know. And we are getting so close to the end, I think. I can feel the end coming. The end is within our grasp, I think. The bookcase is filled with moldy old books. One of them is written in your language. You can read it now. It seems to be a book on different rituals to craft wishes. You flip through it. Oh, another wiggly, headachy book. Is this another book on wishcraft? You nod. You start translating it as best you can. The book talks about many different rituals to craft wishes. From the correct way to pick up 4-leaf clovers, to calling out to shooting stars the right way, to... Favorite tree what now? The favorite trees can grant wishes? Favorite trees like the one in Dormont? The one everyone asks things to? Aha! Makes sense, it makes sense. You even vaguely remember thinking about it a long time ago. Asking a higher power for a favor is no different than making a wish, isn't it? Isn't it? So, could someone's wish to the favorite tree have trapped you here? Whose? What? What did you wish for at the favorite tree again? You think and think and think, trying to remember what you even wished for. It was so far back. Such a long time ago. You wished to see Odil's country with your own eyes? Was that all? You think so? Oh. It can't be because of your wish then. Yeah, you haven't even gotten further than beating the king, let alone leaving the house to make that wish come true. Oh, hey! Welcome, Nally. Thanks for the raid. Let's give you a shout out. How was stream? Oh, wait. Oh, no, that was a resubscribe. I don't know why. You're right. My brain is a little bit fried this week. Not a raid. Hey, Nat. Still, thanks. Still giving you a shout out. Go and see her. My brain has been fried this week. I saw a number. I don't know why. See, I think it is a different sound. I'm pretty sure it is a different sound. I'll go and double check, but yeah. I'll make sure that it's a different sound later. I'm just First hour of stream? Girl, we've been streaming for 3 hours. Almost 4. But yeah, you'll be streaming soon? Then yeah, everyone here will be dropped off with you. I don't think I got a lot of people watching though right now. So, hey, I offer you everything I have. You haven't even gotten further than... Ooh, fun. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You missed the first... Yes, duh. Sorry, Penny, Penny's the one who just... My brain is fried. You haven't even gotten further than beating the king, let alone leaving the house to make that wish come true. Yeah, you were here, and Penny... Yeah. Nap squad! I need a nap. Your wish can't come true until you escape the loops. So then, maybe... What did you all wish for? To the favor tree, you mean? Well, I mentioned earlier, but I wished to win a coin flip. A wish that didn't come true, by the way. Well, I might have done the correct ritual, but I didn't put any belief in it, did I? But you know her wish doesn't come true on every loop. So some loops she wishes the coin flip, some loops she wins the coin flip, some loops she doesn't. I asked for my sister to be okay. I wish for Olivogger to be safe from the king. Issa, what did you wish for? I, didn't wish for anything. What? 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 Listen, I just didn't know what to wish for. I'm an indecisive guy. Leave me alone. Can't believe this. Oh, madame, I'm gonna wish to win my next coin flip. It's gonna judge me now. Yeah, Isabeau wishing specifically for our safety being the reason for the loops. I was fully prepared for it to be something like that. But, no, I guess not. Alright. I didn't think anything would happen. At least I wished for something. That's too bad. Yeah, I'm kind of bummed I didn't wish for anything now. Why didn't I clap my hand and wish for something? Huh? Clap your hands. Oh, yeah, that's how you ask a favor to the favor trees. You look at the tree and clap your hands once and say aloud whatever you ask for. Isabel looks at everyone else. Is that not correct? No, it's what I did. Me too. This is how you taught me, Isabel. It's also how I learned it at school. Siffrin, did you not do it like that? No, of course not. You make your wish and breathe it into the leaf you like best. And fold the leaf over to keep your wish safe. Ooh, so either that means that we did do a proper wish with the clapping of the hands when nobody, and we didn't think about it, or we were the only one who actually did the right ritual. We're gonna see. Fold the wish over to keep your wish safe. What? It just makes sense. It's a memory from your country. They're all looking at you. You've only wished at a favor tree that one time, but it just makes sense. Try to explain. Choose a leaf to represent yourself. Uh-huh. You breathe your wish into it to make a link between you and whatever you're wishing to. So a link between you and the tree. No, the universe, I think. What's a... Keep going, Siffrin. You repeat your wish 3 times. 3 times? 6 could work, I think, or 7 or 13. So, whatever number? No, it has to be one of those numbers. Or a number you believe will work, I guess. And then you fold the wish into the leaf to tether the link between you and the wish. Touching it. They're all staring at you. If you just look at the tree and clap and say stuff loud, why would the wish know where to go? I suppose so. That kind of makes sense, I suppose, but that's so many details to remember. And that's not how we were taught at all. It's something we learn as Vagardians, and I've never heard anyone do it differently. But then, the favor trees are more of a superstition, aren't they? No one really takes it seriously. Well, except lately, where everyone started taking it super seriously just in case. So did everyone in the country mess up their wish? Odile starts laughing. Why are you laughing? Sorry. It's just funny. This could have been a way to save Vaugarde if everyone somehow wished for it, but no one knew how to do it correctly, so... And the only person who knew how to do it wished for... What did you wish for, Siffrin? It's embarrassing, so... I wished for croissants to be eradicated. Siffrin, you gonna lie straight to everyone? We've had social links. I know you care about them. I wish for croissants to be eradicated. What? What? No, not croissants. And since Siffrin knew the ritual, croissants might actually be... Oh no. I sure hope this specific wish doesn't come true. But yeah, no one except Sif knew the right ritual, but... Rituals are only one part of it, right? Belief is another. If enough people wish for the same thing, maybe it can make a difference? A drop of belief in an ocean of nothing? Boo. So, Mirabelle wished for Vaugarde to be saved. Odile wished to win a coin flip. Bonnie wished for their sister to be okay, and Isabeau didn't wish for anything. You don't think any of those wishes could have trapped you here, so maybe someone else's? The handmaiden's wish? The head handmaiden, maybe? I don't know. The king probably wished for Vaugarde to be perfect or something, so you don't think it's related to you. Is there a way to know what people in Vaugarde wished for? You should ask the villagers in Dormont what they wished for. Okay. Thank you. All right, get started your stream. Have fun. I'm gonna drop everyone off with you soon, so you know. Yay. I'm actually going to. I think there's just enough game left that I cannot finish this in the time I have left. But I also think that if I keep playing until I need to leave, then I'm gonna have a very little amount for next stream. So um I'm gonna see if I can get an estimate on how much of the game is left. Let me just I'm not in Act 1. Okay, that's not what I'm looking for. Damn it. Du, 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 du. I really don't want spoilers, so you know, I'm trying to like oof. Posture check, fair. Yeah, I don't think there's a lot left. So just in case, I don't know. I don't think there's a lot left, but I think there's just enough. I don't know. Yeah, I think there's just enough that I'm going to just end it here. I think so. Just in case, you know. Let's, or, you know, the resolution shall have to wait, unfortunately. Like I said, there's not. Let's see. So we are 53 loops in, and oof, I think I know where things are going now. I think they're gonna get there pretty fast, but it does look like there's just enough for like at least a few hour stream. And you know what? Honestly, I only got 1 hour left before I gotta get going. And I think there's more than 1 hour left of the game. So that'll be enough for a stream. It might be a shorter stream next Friday. Maybe a little bit shorter. I don't know. But this way, this way I am pretty sure we'll have enough, enough to actually play something. And if not, if it does end up being a little too short and we end up needing to fill some time, I have one special backup game that if we don't use it on... Yeah. It'll fit with this stream next week. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, remember no stream on Sunday? We have another stream on next Wednesday to do the rest of Star Wars The Force Unleashed. So that'll be fun. Otherwise, yeah. Let's make sure that actually has started. Yeah. Yes. Cool. So we're gonna send y'all over there. Who didn't already go over there, I suppose. All right, y'all. It's been great. We're so close. I will see y'all when I see y'all. All right. Bye.